Quincy, good luck to you, brother. I knew they were going to do this to you. You done got caught
Amen.
up in the wrong side of the politics. They can't have you around because you're going to always be the guy that's compared to Bronny James. Everybody remembers Quincy Olivari. We've said your name so much on YouTube, they had to keep you.
Yep.
But now it's time for them to bury you because they can't have your name connected to Bronny James. In order for one person to win, another person have to lose. And right now, they have it to where you're losing. Bron, this is why it's hard for me to like you a little bit because you have a lot of power. And Kanye West said, no one man should have all that power.
Yep.
And the fact that you can't see that you're taking away from others and being that selfish just to build your legacy is one of the reasons why it's hard to like you.
Kwame Brown goes off on the Lakers for cutting Quincy Olivari. I want you to hear exactly what he had to say, and then I'll come back with my comments.
Well, what do we have here? Well. See, this is why people don't like me because I don't like people that do like this. Clutch Sports, LeBron James, well, Homelander and Homelander Jr. strikes again. I told y'all, in order for one person to win, another person has to lose.
Real talk.
And the only reason why the Lakers didn't already get rid of Quincy Olivari from the very start was because everybody on YouTube, myself, Carcino, Ticket TV, Two Raw, uh, Two Raw Sports or Two Raw for TV Sport, uh, 78 Sports, a bunch of Dreamers Pro, a bunch of YouTubers were calling this out.
There was definitely an uproar with the whole Quincy Olivari thing from the summer league, the preseason. If it wasn't for the people that Kwame just listed, the Lakers would have been cut Quincy Olivari. But again, with the media backlash that they were facing, it kind of helped Quincy, but it was inevitable. It was just a matter of time until he got cut from the team. He was in the G League, just stuck there, and looks like the Lakers, they wanted to try to get a little bigger, so they waived him and I think they signed some power forward or center. So it's unfortunate for Quincy. He is with Steph Curry's shoe brand with Under Armour, so maybe that'll help him out. Maybe the Warriors may have some interest, but it's unfortunate. But, you know, things like this happen when you're on the Lakers.
And we got called haters. We got called, we hating on nepotism. We hating on black men. And I kept saying, Quincy Olivari is black.
He is.
And it's a shame that in order to, they strategically did this. This guy was the leading scorer in the G League. Next thing you know, they send Bronny James down to the G League. And then Gil get on camera talking about, well, that's why I like Quincy. He's humble. He's this. No, all that. That's why I said this is a business.
It
They
really
sent
is.
Bronny James to go learn from Quincy. They probably had Quincy running, showing him how to run the pick and roll, showing him because he started playing a little better. Then next thing you know, Quincy Olivari is not on the G League no more because they freed up space for Homelander Jr. to get the ball and play point guard all of a sudden.
Yeah, that G League was made for Bronny James. That's the highlight of the South Bay Lakers. Let's get Bronny some run. Let's try to get him ready for the NBA if possible. And Quincy Olivari was that sacrifice. I think everyone knows it. It was just a matter of time until they were going to pull the plug on Quincy. And again, it's unfortunate. But when you got the Bronny James factor, then the LeBron James, and then, you know, JJ Redick works for both of them, they had to let Quincy go. This is what had to happen, unfortunately.
He hadn't played point guard ever until what I believe Quincy did a tutorial and showed him how to play point guard. Now they bring Quincy up to the G League. It makes it look like the Lakers are doing the right thing. But really, they messing this boy game up because he's just sitting there on the bench.
They really did. They messed him up big time.
And then now, all of a sudden, Quincy is cut. But why? How do you go from the leading scorer in the G League to cut? What did he do wrong? We already know how he played. He better than Bronny. Why ain't Bronny cut?
Yeah, we know that's never going to happen. If they happen to cut Bronny and then let Quincy Olivari join the team, LeBron James would request a trade by the trade deadline in the next couple weeks. So that was never going to happen. But again, this is what happens with the whole Bronny nepotism thing. Nothing wrong with it. But when you have great talent like a Quincy, and then you got a Bronny James that still is improving, still a lot of holes in his game, but again, your father's LeBron James. He runs the Lakers, and Quincy got to go.
The leading scorer of the G League all of a sudden gets called up to the Lakers and then cut.
Lead and score, y'all. You got to hear this. It's BS.
This is a damn shame. This is a damn shame. Cut this young man. I told y'all, stars are not born, they're created. It wasn't his turn. It ain't his look. He ran into the people that they want to make into a cash cow. Like it or love it or leave it, Gilbert was right about one thing. This kid sold a lot of jerseys. This kid got a lot of interest. So this is about money. Quincy Olivari don't make the money for the NBA and any team that Bronny James would make.
That's real because with the jersey sales, believe Bronny James accumulated over 50 million in jersey sales, so he covered LeBron James' salary for the year. Quincy, good kid. Looks like he got a great head on his shoulders, but he's not going to drive revenue for the Lakers. Now, if he was putting up some crazy monster numbers, 100 points in the G League and just craziness, and then you had everything outside of the NBA for him, then maybe they try to keep him on board because he can make us a good amount of money and we don't have to pay him a lot because he still has to earn his stripes. But Bronny James, yeah, he's going to drive a lot of revenue, doing some things outside of basketball, playing video games, and most importantly, he's the son of LeBron James. Who wouldn't want to buy a Bronny James jersey over Quincy Olivari? So the business of basketball definitely hurt Quincy just as much as the nepotism with Bronny and LeBron.
Good basketball player or not. So they're trying to turn him into a good basketball player because if they can get 20 years out of him with the type of interest that his father has, they can milk Homelander Jr. and then they can bring the other one up. And then now they got two cash cows in the league. And then now LeBron James can be the first and only basketball player to have not one son, but well, I don't think he the first and only because I think Steph and Seth Curry were two kids that played in the NBA at the same time,
Yeah.
and that's Dale Curry's kids. But they ain't gonna talk about that. But if LeBron James do it and have two kids in the NBA at the same time, they gonna make it like he the only mother trucker that did this.
Oh, yeah, that's going to help them surpass Michael Jordan's legacy. So they're going to do everything to heighten that. But of course, great point by Kwame. Seth Curry, Steph, Dell, they were the ones that really, popped it off. And I'm sure there's a lot of other people as well. But actively playing, you get Bryce in the league, you got Bronny James and LeBron. That's going to be media headlines all over the place. Primetime news. You got Bronny, Bryce, and LeBron on the same team. So they're trying to create some space for sure to get Bryce there. And I guarantee in 2026, when he's eligible, the Lakers will draft Bryce or try to manipulate the draft like they did with Bronny and, put out those smoke signals to other teams. Bryce is untouchable. If you draft him, he's going to Australia. Rich Paul will find a way to pull some strings and make that happen.
All of this is a narrative for him to look like the GOAT. And it's sad because they don't care who they run over. They don't care who lose an opportunity. They don't care who dreams get shattered because it's all about the money, baby.
Money talks,
It's
BS
all
walks.
about the money, baby. And if you outshine Bronny, they'll cut your ass too. Yeah, you mean ain't no outshining the master.
Oh, now you got to
48
go.
laws of power. This what y'all used to. They tried to get me to read this. I don't want this fuck. I said, everybody got mad at me in the hood. They all gave me this book, man. This the best book ever, man. I read this book in the chain gang. I read
Yeah.
the 48 laws of power. This the best book I ever read. I started reading this. I said, man, this book is a bunch of bullshit. They said, what? Man, I said, man, this book is teaching you how to goddamn not reach your full potential because you worried about another motherfucking man. How you gonna listen to the Bible tell you you can do all things through Christ who strengthened you, but you worried about this other nigga, how he gonna feel about it in his power structure? His power structure. I do what the I want to do when the I want to do it, and that's how life works. I got the pursuit of happiness, and stay out my way, and I stay out yours.
True, but again, just going back to LeBron and the Lakers, money talks, BS walks. Unfortunately, Quincy had to walk to let Bronny James run. Again, it's all about the sacrifice. Let's go ahead and, keep Quincy on board for a little bit, but we know that we're going to have to let him go. And again, with Bronny James, golden opportunity now. I want to see what he's going to do with the Lakers. He put together a couple good G League games, so now the attention is back on Bronny. Now with the whole Quincy Olivari being released by the team, you're going to start hearing these conversations again. Things settled for Bronny. You didn't hear any type of backlash going on over the last, couple weeks to a month or two, just because he was in the G League, started playing the road games. Things were looking cool for Bronny because you still had Quincy Olivari on board. But now that Quincy's cut, you're going to start seeing the Kwame Browns, the Dreamers Pros, the Ticket TVs. They're going to be trashing the Lakers after all this Quincy Olivari stuff.
I can't stand that damn book. That's the stupidest, most backstabbing, jigaboo book I ever read, and there's a bunch of niggas that swear by this goddamn book. I'm like, what the do you like about it? Yeah, all I saw was how to get over on the motherfucker. Yeah, old backstabbing, grimy ass book that's scared of the white man. Book never outshine the master. One of the rules is never outshine the master. Who the is the master?
LeBron.
Who the hell is the master?
LeBron running the NBA right now, bro. That's how
What
it
the?
goes.
Yeah, who the is the master? Nigga, I'm the motherfucking master. The Lord and Savior is above me. That's it.
But in
That's
the
it. That's
NBA, it's
all. That's
LeBron.
my, who is the master? Show enough. Yeah, man.
LeBron James right now, not to get biblical, just bringing it back to basketball. LeBron James is the master of the NBA right now. They're going to try to do everything in their power to cater to LeBron. And I ain't throwing shots at LeBron. Great player, top two, top three, the greatest ever. However you want to rank LeBron, he played great. And now, he generated all this money for the NBA over the last 20 plus years. Go ahead and draft Bronny. Go ahead and draft Bryce. Get rid of Quincy Olivari. Like, that's nothing compared to what LeBron James has done for the NBA. So through his talents and greatness of LeBron, yeah, he can run the NBA, and I made you billions of dollars. So they're gonna do as he say as much as possible before he retires.
That's why, yeah, man. That's why I'm too much of an individual, so I know you ain't gonna. Most people ain't gonna like me. I'm not gonna be your cup of tea. Cause hell to the no. They talk about the 48 Laws of Power slave book. Yeah, yeah, my nigga. I'm gonna tell you, my nigga, the real shit to live by, my nigga. I read this in the joint. You know what I'm talking about, my nigga? This is 48 Laws of Power. I said, you don't get this bullshit book away from me.
I ain't read it yet, but I'm gonna check it out. I'm
Hey,
gonna
that
do my
nigga wanted to fight
research.
me, boy. You don't get this stupid ass book away from me. Hey, I don't want to listen to the goddamn book. Now this young man lost his spot, lost his job because of politics. Everything is about politics.
That's what it is. The power of LeBron.
Let's hope that Steph Curry or one of these teams, Steph Curry seemed to have taken a liking to him. He got him a shoe deal. Let's see if somebody picked this young man up. Yeah, hopefully that hard nosed style of play, trapping full court. That was a Mike James style player, somebody who could shoot the three, get to the basket, scrappy on defense. That's what this league needs. So to take this man and don't even give him an opportunity after the games that we saw, call him up to the Lakers just to cut him, I think that's kind of whack.
Yeah, the Lakers could have easily just let him go earlier. Like, just go ahead and get rid of him. Don't like add him to your team and then cut him months later. So you kind of, hurt his career a little bit. He only has a little bit of room for error. The margins are very low for Quincy Olivari, so he can't afford to just be on a team in the middle of nowhere and then be cut just because of Bronny and LeBron and JJ Redick or whomever is making those decisions. They really sacrifice his career. Now, as far as the Warriors and Quincy, again, I think that'd be a solid fit just because of the relationship with Steph Curry, him being under the Steph Curry Under Armour brand. Don't know about the Warriors roster right now, but they're not really doing anything amazing. Why not bring Quincy on board for the remainder of the season? Maybe give him a two-way contract, get him on board with their G League affiliate with the Warriors, and try to get him some run in the NBA, especially if the Warriors right now, they're like the 11th or 12th seed. This is a good opportunity if you're Steph. Pull Steve Kerr's side in management. They know what's going on. I'm sure they're paying attention to it. Get Quincy on the Warriors. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
So I can't rock with that. The Lakers, I'm about to be on y'all motherfucking head for the next month or two.
Yeah,
Y'all
talk.
better win every game because I'm gonna be doing breakdowns. Y'all just done piss me the fuck off. I'm not gonna lie. LeBron, this is why it's hard for me to like you a little bit because you have a lot of power. And Kanye West said, no one man should have all that power.
Yep.
And the fact that you can't see that you're taking away from others and being that selfish just to build your legacy is one of the reasons why it's hard to like you.
At the end of the day, can't take LeBron James' greatness away from him. Great talent, arguably a top four, top five. Again, rank LeBron however you want to rank him, but he does have a lot of power. He may not use it to the best of his abilities. This was an opportunity to use his power. Like, nah, like, yeah, we can sign a power forward or center. That's cool. But are we really going to be better? You still got Christian Wood. You still got Vando that's recovering. I think they could have held off on that and kept Quincy on board. So LeBron James, he's definitely going to face some backlash just because of the Bronny, the nepotism, and all that stuff. So I can see why people ain't really rocking with LeBron James, especially off the court and some of the front office decisions that he's making. He is called the GM. He's the unofficial general manager of the Lakers. He could have made this call to keep Quincy on board, but he chose to do something else, get Bronny James as much attention as possible.
Now I can respect your game, but I could not like you as a person because some of the shit you do to be this vain and this about some fucking legacy. You know your legacy don't have to just be playing basketball. You know you're just playing a game, right? And the ball stopped bouncing for us all.
Really
The
do.
ball stopped bouncing for us all. These type of moves that people like LeBron make, I can't stand this.
People ain't rocking with it
I can't stand it. Quincy is definitely a better player than his son, but Quincy get cut.
by far, but politics.
It's this elitist mindset that swallows up other black people, and y'all don't even see it happening. Y'all think this is cool. Y'all think this is black pride. This is bullshit. The average black man means nothing to some of these people. And guess what? Newsflash: people that just follow celebrities all day and mindless. It is more regular, every normal, everyday kids than there are celebrity kids.
Real talk. I
There's
agree.
there's more less famous people than there are famous people. So you should have a sense of pride and pull for the little guy. The same way y'all go so crazy and get so giddy over celebrities and their kids.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I'm rooting for Quincy. I think he still has an NBA future. It's gonna be tough for him just because the Lakers could have been great for him. Could have got a lot of attention playing for that organization. And again, I'm sure there's gonna be some suitors out there for him. People have been paying attention to Quincy. Again, you got the Warriors, maybe the Phoenix Suns. There's some teams, especially in the Western Conference, that could be a good fit. But overall in the league, I'm sure there's a spot for Quincy. He can score the ball. He's gonna try hard on defense. He's about, what, 6'2 or 6'3, solid NBA frame. He's going to help out a team in the near future. Maybe this year, but hopefully next year he'll get another opportunity.
It's a damn shame. It is a shame. Explain to me how this young man got cut. Why did he get cut? When he was in the G League, he was the leading goddamn scorer.
It don't
Then you
matter.
brought him to the Lakers. You ain't have a use for him. Send him back to the G League. Sit Bronny on the bench.
They didn't want to do it. They effed up.
Y'all worship celebrities, but celebrities don't give a damn about y'all. Sit up there and laugh at how y'all love to just worship people.
Celebrities run the world.
In an average and normal situation, there's no way somebody can be okay with this. Nobody should be okay with a young man playing his behind off and y'all seeing him lead the G League in scoring, and then that same kid get pulled up to the Lakers and he don't get an opportunity. He don't even get an opportunity when the Lakers getting shellacked by 20.
Those are the
Then you
moments to
cut the
put him.
man. It's a damn shame. Stop idol worshiping these damn celebrities. Bronny James should have to earn it just like everybody else.
Facts.
This is a damn shame. I'm about to go. I don't got time for this. Let me go to the casino and goddamn go have me a libation and get back to this tape. But y'all have a blessed day, man. Quincy, good luck to you, brother. I knew they were gonna do this to you. You done got caught
Amen.
up in the wrong side of the politics, and they can't have you around because you're gonna always be the guy that's compared to Bronny James. Everybody remembers Quincy Olivari. We've said your name so much on YouTube, they had to keep you.
Yep.
But now it's time for them to bury you because they can't have your name connected to Bronny James because, like I said, in order for one person to win, another person have to lose. And right now, they have it to where you're losing.
Yeah, so that was a Kwame Brown response to the Lakers cutting Quincy Olivari. Great points by Kwame Brown. Again, Quincy, he's a sacrifice to Bronny James. Great points in his video. As long as you got the comparisons with Bronny and Quincy, one had to go. You knew it was going to be Bronny. So Quincy, best of luck to you. Again, I think there's a future for him in the NBA. It's going to take some time, but as long as he got that co-signed by Steph, now he's with the Under Armour and Steph brand. Think that'll keep him afloat until he can find the right team. But best of luck, Quincy.